I can feel it. Like I
have the ability to imagine these kind of things, and it's not pretty.
I love this video. Colby is just coming out of the fire magically. Look at that.
He is.
Oh yeah.
He escaped his domain.
His purgatory.
To grab some
And
eggnog. Who knew eggnog was the portal to escape other dimensions?
It's the only time you see him on that camera, by the way. The entire year.
Sneaks in.
That's his.
He makes his.
That's his Santa Claus.
Colby's your time to
moment.
shine.
Actually, he might do that a couple times today.
We should have Colby do that on Groundhog's Day. I mean, if Colby comes out of his,
we have 3 eggnogs we can give.
His own shadow,
we can leave one over on Colby's desk. He doesn't need to do that.
Well, I know, but I enjoy Colby having to be on camera.
Well, what's the difference? There's 3. What's the difference between the 3 eggnogs?
All right, so one of them is like it has more brandy in it than everything else. I think they all have like a mix between brandy.
15. Yeah, this one's got rum, brandy, and
14
blended whiskey.
Blended, yeah.
And this one just says
You got
brandy.
the weak one. You can keep that one.
I was going to take it over to Colby in case he needs more.
Colby,
Wait,
you
what
want the weak one?
Celine, what are the percentages?
It's
What you got?
10,
10. Okay.
15, 15.
All right.
That stuff looks better than this.
No, let's
That's a
labels
rounding error.
that
It's
way.
14
There we
Label
go.
that way. There you go.
Evan Williams.
That's a true professional.
Yeah, they wouldn't even sell me on Evan Williams at the liquor store here. Like Evan who?
We don't know him.
Yeah, so we've had Colby give his mono-syllable responses, and we've had him on camera, but never both at the same time.
Thanks for finishing that sentence. Colby gave us mono. Syllabic sentences.
Why can't it be both?
I guess.
See, we haven't quite got the animatronics working yet, and we don't want to lift the veil too much.
You know,
Colby's one of those A1000 units.
He is almost lifelike.
The new ones that they have at the Avatar ride. in Disney World.
I should be more careful because I rely heavily on Colby being there to answer all the things I can't answer, which is a lot. If I make him too angry, he's just going to leave me up here in silence.
No, he'll feed you answers that sound just right enough that you go for them.
Well, what's
So-
actually in this?
Kevin on the chat. All PDQ employees get a company credit card just for liquor, right?
No, just one.
Just one.
I
Just
won't say-
JJ.
I was going to say I won't say who.
Sorry.
All right. Now I got to change my credit card number. I'm going to be targeted.
You may or may not get reimbursed for the alcohol that you buy, though. Which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, you get credit card points.
So Nick Offerman did a Lagavulin Yuletide video.
Oh.
Is it the one from recently, or is it an older one?
I don't know,
If he
somebody
did one, it
mentioned
was
it.
him sitting in front of a fire just sipping whiskey.
That's it.
Is
Yeah,
it?
that was it.
That's cool.
I don't even think he said anything.
Who is that?
Nick Offerman.
Oh, wow.
He's Ron Swanson.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if it's someone who's a no-name, you can get kicked off of YouTube nowadays, right?
Yeah.
If you're not contributing to the to the general
To the ecosystem
Yeah.
that is YouTube.
It was just a long Lagavulin commercial.
Well,
So
I do like-
that's how it stays.
I do like a Lagavulin on occasion.
Yeah.
I think I have enough of it at the suite.
Or
I
yeah,
can't have it here.
as we call it, Lagavulin.
Lagavulin. Can I get a Lagavulin and Coke? No.
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 People have asked for that. It's like, well,
First.
and we're going to lock that cabinet.
It's like, well, put that away.
Oh, wow. Okay, so they're going to try to soak a sugar cone in rum, light it on fire, and let the caramelized sugar drip into mulled wine.
Oh, I had some good mulled
I
wine.
have no idea what mulled wine is.
It's
Just
warm
wine
wine
that has
with
been molded.
spices.
Think of like
Kind of like apple cider, but with
It almost
wine.
tastes like like a wassail.
it seems like an
You wouldn't
extravagant way to get drunk.
Yeah, it's
It's
Too
less
high
of a
class.
get drunk.
it's wine without any grapes, I think, right? Yes.
It's enjoying the journey. That's what it is.
We had friends over for Christmas Eve a couple years ago, and we made mulled wine while we hung out and everything. And then before, like towards the end of the night after we finished dinner, we all we sat in the living room and we all sipped our wine from fancy glasses and
So,
pretended like we were.
You took naps that turned into the night's sleep.
so you
One of
you
us did.
made your own mulled wine, but do you have a comparison of purchased mulled wine, so you know how close you were to the mark, or was it just you assumed?
Well, I have purchased mulled wine, but it was not good mulled wine. So the stuff
Yeah, if
that I
you-
made was better because
If you can make it right, homemade mulled wine is better than purchased wine. Purchased mulled wine.
Okay, I think I remember hearing mulled wine somewhere, but I thought it was like Mold wine, like
Okay.
drywall mold wine?
So it's like
No,
cheese
it's-
wine, moldy.
MULLED.
Yeah.
I always think, The Wheel of Time, if anybody's read that, they're always drinking mulled wine when it's cold outside. So I've read The Wheel of Time for all these years, and then I was finally old enough to drink. And I'm like, I'm going to have some mulled wine.
As I read the book.
I was finally 15 and
Mold
I can't
wine,
read the books again, though.
is mulled wine generally served cold or hot? Because I know the Germans have Glühwein, which is
It's
just like a spiced wine.
generally
with
served
orange-
hot.
Okay,
But
It's like that, yeah.
yeah.
gotcha.
I guess you could drink it cold. It would taste good cold if you...
I mean, cold cider can be fine in the
Yeah.
right setting. Yeah. But I prefer it warm.
Fresh off the stove. Fresh out of the cauldron.
Off the fire.
That's right.
So I assume.
Speaking of fire, every 17 minutes, by the way, we're going to have that. We scraped this from YouTube last year, but you can see it's like 10 hours of fire.
But there's a
I don't-
glitch. It's like the Matrix.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to that.
17 minutes
I know we
of
made
fire.
another one. We grabbed another one, fireplace video.
I can't remember. It was a year ago.
Yeah.
I was
A lot has
under
happened in that time.
the impression that a whole bunch of people from the office were going to be swinging by having a drink with us. Because if you're looking for me to keep a conversation going,
Yeah,
Look
we're
at
right
you,
along.
man.
You're the leader, Jordan.
They will eventually be here. They're, you know,
Now,
they're
you said you got
working.
talkative and mean as you drank, right? It wouldn't be a real holiday show without, the angry uncle.
Well, I won last year with the most alcohol consumed, and so I'm trying to give other people a fair shot.
Were you the winner?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought Brig
He,
won.
he
Brig-
almost single-handedly decimated that bottle
I'm
of
pretty-
Compton.
I'm
Yes, I
pretty sure
did.
Brig drank
Of a Tomatin?
It's a
half
It's a type of Scotch.
half the bottle of
Eggnog.
the
That's
eggnog.
That's eggnog
Oh, wow.
versus
There's
like
eggnog
straight
there,
whiskey
Brent?
though.
Yeah, see,
Oh, you had a bunch of whiskey. Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know
no,
that.
he drank a bunch of scotch.
I
Oh,
took
that's
a
what
nap.
happened. That's why I didn't buy that one again.
Yeah, I took a nap.
But Jordan, you are correct. You got your volume level. It was like the Grinch's heart. It grew like 10 sizes that day.
Funny what a little courage will get you.
Yeah, liquid courage, baby.
All I have to do is make it a competition.
Well, so if you get mean when you get drunk, does that mean that you'll roast everybody? Like,
I'm pretty sure I would say non-Flanders approved things.
Oh
so-
boy.
fair enough.
Oh,
Come on in, Brig.
you know better.
Oh, I gotta get an earpiece first.
Oh, okay.
I'm not prepared.
Brig,
That's right.
We have 3 types of eggnog.
does Brig need to? Does he have his earpiece in? Does he need to tune up? Ask him if he needs to tune up.
He said he's gonna go get an earpiece.
He already ran away. So I don't know if Chris is going to swing by. He wasn't feeling great.
Are there fireplace sounds?
Hopefully he'll make an appearance at least. Come
Yeah,
say
I just-
hello.
Oh, is it loud?
Yeah, he says this. Can we? It's
Yeah, I'm
a
gonna
little
turn it
loud.
down.
Crackling.
Yeah,
I just switched it over to
a different fire.
a different fire. The other one that we did that doesn't have the 10 hours of loading that switches over. This one's an hour long, so this should last
Vlog
us.
Thing on YouTube
but let me
is someone took
pull
the
that down.
clip
Okay.
of at the
We're gonna do a,
end of
All right, I'm just gonna mute
Oh.
everyone. We're gonna do a quick sound check here on the fire. And we're back.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry
We need
about
to have
that.
a frank discussion about the claim that Luke was in episode 3.
Wait.
Oh wait,
Sorry, I
you're
never
gonna
saw-
have to.
I am
Rewind,
very
rewind.
unversed in my
All
lore.
of the Star Wars. We need to go back to. where
Okay, we
Chris
can't
started.
have like
No
we
spoilers.
can't have a little. Well, I think this is from 1983, right? I think the
You're talking
No, I'm
statute
talking about
limit-
episode 3, but that's still
episode-
14 years old. Now, I don't think
Oh,
we
episode
have
3.
to worry too much about
Yeah, I think the
spoilers there. If
statute
you
of
haven't seen it
limitations-
yet, that's on you.
I only saw episodes 1 through 3. I never got to see 4, 5, and 6 as an adult.
What?
Yep.
But you saw him as a kid? Is that
I
what
saw
your
1
qualifier
through
is?
3. I saw 1 and 2 over and over again, and then when 3
so
came out,
sorry.
we saw 3, and
And you saw one.
So you probably
I was
hate Star
underwhelmed
Wars.
the
Yeah,
entire
this is-
time.
If you hadn't seen the originals, I'm curious how the prequels come off. Because a lot
Yeah.
of what was said about the prequels is that it didn't keep to
the
Star
prequels don't
Wars.
make sense.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you like trade deals and
I do.
politics,
I
they're
do.
fantastic.
That is perfect for a 6-year-old kid.
Yep.
And mine,
They
honestly.
really nailed their target demographic there.
All right. So are we gonna go Star Wars again? Cause
I'm gonna let Jake in on this one.
all right.
You like the prequels, right?
I did too.
'Cause you were a kid when they came out, and you.
Guys, I'm chiming in on JJ's mic. I gotta say, I am a fan of the prequels. Okay, Episode 3 is my second favorite Star Wars movie out of all of them.
Episode 3
What
was
is
really
the first?
My first favorite,
Mhm.
Empire Strikes Back, of course.
Okay. You
But-
you can stay.
The only prequel thing that I enjoy is the prequel meme subreddit.
Oh, there are so many great prequel memes. That's the best part of the prequels is the social media presence that they have.
I was not a huge fan of the prequels, and then the sequels came out, and suddenly they just don't seem that bad anymore.
I'm right there with. I did not like the last two. What Force Awakens? What was the other one? The
Last Jedi.
Didn't like either one of them.
Well, the third one's out tomorrow.
Yeah,
It is.
it is.
I was
Tomorrow.
Me and JJ watched Last Jedi together after going to the Lady Gaga concert
Yeah,
in our
I'm
suite
like-
here.
I'm not gonna watch the ninth one
And
for a long time.
No,
each of us were
I'm probably gonna wait until it's on Disney Plus.
so offended.
I was gonna say, are
Speaking
you
of
gonna wait
Disney
till that
Plus.
statute of limitations is up so that you get mad at people
No, I
and
want-
shout at them for spoilers?
Well, apparently, we'll see what happens, but apparently most of it's been spoiled already.
You know how
Had the
they're...
internet.
I don't know if you've read any of those.
So and
I'm not gonna say anything, but
one of the readers said
I'm just
like,
gonna ask when Jake sees it. I'm gonna be like, so did this happen?
Did
Okay, so did this happen? All right, that's what I thought.
So there's a review out there that said 90% of the leaks were accurate.
Yeah, that's what I
Really?
hear.
Wow.
So
So Spock came back.
so
to
I don't
life
need to.
then,
So
huh?
actually, I don't even need to
Cool.
see.
No, you've seen it. If you
I don't need to
if
see
you read
9
the
at this
leaks,
point.
You got it.
If nothing else, it's going to be a fun spectacle. You know? It's going to be fun to watch. I don't think this one's going to make me nearly as mad as Last Jedi did, so it's got that going for it.
I think people want to talk about Mandalorian now.
Well,
Yes,
and I
and
saw. I know a couple of
Mandalorian
people that
is
saw Star Wars. I mean, Rise of Skywalker yesterday or a couple days ago.
Yeah.
They liked it. They said no spoilers, but we really, really liked this one.
What's,
Okay.
what's the premise of Mandalorian?
I'm into it.
I haven't seen any of it. I don't...
So it's set like right after the fall
It's about-
of the Empire. And
Yeah, it's about 7 years after Return of the
It's
Jedi.
Samurai Jack with pew pews.
But you haven't seen Return of the Jedi, so you have no frame of reference,
I
right?
just see Baby Yoda.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
And that gives me... I don't know if that actually gives me a time frame because I don't know how Yoda ages.
He's
that's
fif-
not
well,
actually
he's-
Yoda,
he's-
it's
he's
a member
50.
of Yoda's species.
Yeah.
yeah.
They
Oh,
say
so
that.
it's
in the
just a
first-
baby?
Yep.
But it's Baby Yoda.
But
Because
they-
But
never
it's a
named the
baby that
species.
is actually 50 years
But he's
old.
50, but they
That
live to be
species is,
1,000, so
900
that's-
Yeah.
or so years.
It's not actually
Oh,
Yoda.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was
We
going to
know.
ask.
They
Yeah,
never
no,
named
it's
the
not.
species,
It's not
so
Yoda.
just call it the Yoda species.
But it's
We all
such a it's such a mysterious species we don't know much about. People just call it.
And we do know
Yoda.
that when they execute Order 66, Yodas get heartburn.
Yoda.
I don't know, everyone really loves Baby Yoda. I am going to be the point of controversy here and
Yes,
say
that's
that I
fine.
am not a fan of Baby Yoda.
You
It's
don't
just
have
a
to be-
puppet.
Not everyone has to be, but it is an adorable
An adorable puppet.
puppet.
Hasn't he always been just a puppet?
Except,
I mean, he started in the
No,
70s.
no, the
'cause-
the
In
problem
the
is
prequels,
1
he
through
was
3.
CGI.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, in the prequels, but didn't he start as a puppet? in the
Yes.
70s?
Yeah, he-
Yeah.
It was either that or claymation.
should have been a
No, it
puppet
was
the whole
puppet.
time. They had an argument apparently back and forth when they were doing Mandalorian. They were like, "What, do we make it CGI?" And they're like, "No, it has to be a puppet." That was John Favreau's like big ask was it. We need that to be like physical and
Oh, yeah.
And it
People
definitely
just
reads.
about rioted when Yoda was CGI instead of a puppet. in
jumping
the
all over the place
prequels.
with his
Yeah.
lightsaber. Yeah.
Yoda actually didn't. He started as Grover back in 1972. Just so we're all on the same page.
Grover?
Yeah.
Sorry, I am very young. What is Grover?
Yeah, Grover
Sesame
Cleveland.
Street?
Oh,
Sesame Street Grover.
okay.
To Dan's question, I can't name them in order. I don't even know the names of the ones that came
Jordan,
out recently.
Can you count, Jordan?
JJ wants more liquors.
Oh, you want more?
I got it.
All right.
Want more? You gave me, I think, a third of a Lex finger.
Are we
I am
counting
a
the video
responsible
games
adult.
like?
No, I know, but I
Knights of
deal
the
in
Old
integers. None of this.
I'm
This fraction.
I think we're just counting things that are canon. Those were canon at one point.
They are
Disney-
canon?
You just brought it.
They
Disney
were
worked it
until
out.
Disney bought out Star Wars and decided to retcon everything.
Yeah, Chewie's no longer been hit by a moon.
Christmas.
I will eventually. Yeah.
Probably
I
released
should have that on the side. You want some eggnog?
On the side.
This is
little
worse than
sidecar.
Final Fantasy.
No,
You can't follow?
Oh,
the
just
key to
just
liking
one
Star
bourbon, one
Wars
shot, and one beer.
is to
But by
accept
that I
you're going
mean
to hate
one
Star
eggnog,
Wars.
one Dalmore.
So it's like the process of acceptance, like stages of
Yeah,
acceptance.
it's the stages of denial. Like, exactly.
Just,
Or grief.
I can't imagine like this. The people were so into it that something small like they moved a puppet to CGI is a huge deal. Not just I don't like that. No, it's got to be a whole thing.
Okay, let's get things a little bit back on topic here and talk about our favorite character, Boba Fett's first appearance, which was, in fact, the Star Wars Christmas special.
It's true.
So, favorite character, he does nothing. He comes in there, grabs someone from someone else's work, and then falls in a hole. What's so great about Boba Fett? Name one thing he's done that's awesome.
He's got a cool mask and made an awesome toy that got them a lot of money.
That's true. There's that. But it was odd. Okay, so Boba Fett was supposed to be this just amazingly tough bounty hunter.
Yep.
And Jordan, to your point, he falls into a hole and gets eaten. That's
he
that's
was
his
the guy
demise.
who
Really,
was so esteemed that when Vader was going down the line of bounty hunters, he was the only one he stopped at and had to specify no disintegrations. Like, you're supposed to fear this guy. You're supposed to be afraid of him. But
Yeah.
then, he's on screen for, 30 seconds and falls into the Sarlacc pit?
I mean, if he just uses a plot point.
We almost had our first spill.
Did we
We haven't
though?
lost that much, man.
was
Did you
close
spill it?
already, have we?
And are you saying almost?
It is almost.
Okay.
Not because I did anything to save it from falling. It just the keyboard stand saved it.
Brig, are you ready to drink yet?
Yes, I am.
Hop on in there.
All right, hop on, Brig.
Oh,
I will
Has
watch
Brig ever
episode
answered
4
no to that question?
when Disney eventually loses the intellectual rights to it and they need to redo it or
Yeah, that's never
something.
gonna happen.
yeah.
No,
Oh,
as
and
soon as
episode-
something is
Episode 4 is great.
gobbled up by Disney, they are never letting loose.
Aside
Yeah,
from
they're not going to let loose, but
No.
it'll be animated because Disney is live actioning everything right
Yeah.
now. And they're going to
Yeah.
animate.
well,
Star
that
Wars.
wasn't Disney. That was George Lucas in the
sorry,
90s.
excuse me. Sorry. Okay. What do we have?
He added that whole the Jabba the Hutt,
Sure.
Mos Eisley
Welcome.
scene
Yeah.
that didn't need to be in there.
Yeah.
And it stops the action cold. Oh well.
Who has tried the old
Me.
And how was it?
I don't want to talk about it.
Is it bad or is it good?
It tastes like alcohol. I'm not used to drinking
Is it-
beverages that taste like alcohol. I just drink alcohol straight. I don't like
So alcohol
Drink
doesn't taste like
beer or
alcohol?
anything.
Is that what you're saying?
alcohol. Tastes like alcohol. It's just how much you can.
So
tolerate.
Celine, you may like
That
Alcohol
tastes like
tastes like
alcohol
it's-
the entire time you drink it.
All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna open up the new one.
Yeah, do that one.
Should we have a taste test with both of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I
All three of them?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's three
eggnog suicide. Just mix them all in there.
No, not at the same time.
There is a
We are
10
civilized here.
there is a
Yeah,
10%
are we
one.
Don't be
Best
coarse and
and the
vulgar.
worst.
Cool.
Yeah, Jake's got the 10% one.
All right.
Brig, we should have had
Might have
JJ
a
making
glass
old fashions.
Sorry.
Yeah, that would have been pretty good.
I didn't get any
Space.
10 high. Sorry guys.
Oh,
I was
look,
at that
we got a
store
little
too.
fire going on.
What is ROTJ?
Return of the Jedi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will stop.
I'm very surprised.
Wow.
I'm shocked.
How is
See,
it,
we-
Brig?
Stealth man, hi.
We are uncultured in this office, apparently.
I
I
mean
am uncultured, and I bring the uncultured to everyone around.
I had some
me.
stereotypes about you, Celine, and
They've been blown away.
I thought you would have at least watched 4 through 6.
and replaced with worse stereotypes, right?
Dan is right.
Yes.
Empire and Rogue One are the best. Yep. Empire Strikes Back, hands down, the best. I don't know. Have we moved on from talking about Star Wars?
if you
It doesn't
want,
sound like we have.
Star Wars and
you're
Christmas.
welcome to transition it at any time. We've been talking about
I
it for
don't
about
think
10
there's
minutes,
ever
15
been
minutes now. So
anything bad that has come out of mixing Star Wars and
Oh, yeah.
holidays.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. It's
Star Wars and Christmas.
It has never gone poorly.
Oh.
I like
Is that
that.
the theme?
What's that?
Is that the theme? If Star Wars and holidays don't mix, like they're just naturally like enemies of each other, and then we bring that up here. Is that what we're trying to do? Is
I
we're-
mean, Disney's
that
made like
handle?
$6 billion off of releasing Star Wars during the holidays, so.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
That part where Shatner used the Force. Oh, that was the best,
It's an incredible thing.
isn't it?
You know,
Pure
I
wine.
wouldn't put it past J.J. Abrams.
no.
He did.
Have Shatner come in as a Force sensitive being.
Oh,
I'm not sure J.J. Abrams is doing the new stuff. There's been no time travel.
oh, that's really good.
Yet, there's
Yeah, give it time.
The episode is young, my friend.
There are plenty of
reboot.
lens flares, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his famous lens flare and
Yeah.
not finishing up a story.
All right,
his lore.
someone just hit my hot button. Die Hard. They're saying,
Yes.
yes, it is a Christmas movie.
That's
It's
absolutely
set
a
at Christmas
movie.
time.
Okay.
Yeah,
good-
I mean,
yes.
Trees.
okay, it came out in July.
I don't
All right.
care. It's a Christmas,
Christmas in
movie.
July.
Yes. Thank
What
you.
he does say,
I haven't even seen it, and I know it's a
what is it?
Christmas
Oh,
movie.
I have a machine gun now.
Die Hard.
So,
Oh yeah,
like,
that's
that-
absolutely a Christmas movie.
So is Die Hard 2.
And Gremlins.
Yep.
Should I watch Die Hard this Christmas?
Absolutely, you should.
Yes.
I enjoy
Definitely.
a nice Christmas Eve afternoon, wrapping presents, watching Die Hard.
It's not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls off the Nakatomi Tower. Then it's Christmas.
Wait, spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
I've only watched. I've only watched.
We got
one,
about 30 years on that one. It's been baking for a while.
I've only
Yeah.
watched one Christmas movie this entire season.
Which Hallmark one is your favorite?
Well,
I'm
it's
kidding.
Bad Santa, and they're never going to play it on Hallmark. And there's not much we can talk about on the webcast here, but that's the one Christmas movie I watch every year.
Which one?
Bad Santa.
Bad Santa.
With Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that one actually.
Oh, it's good.
Go home and watch it.
Yep.
We
It's
won't.
really good.
We won't quote it here because there's. It would,
You can't.
It's
we
not as good
can't.
as
Well,
the
we have a
eggnog, though.
minute and 30, and we could probably quote the only things we can in that time.
It's delicious.
All right, now you got to try another one.
Okay.
I see it's almost gone.
The sampling.
Okay. All right.
Try the one that I tried and tell me what you think. Because I have no frame of reference for good versus
enjoyed
bad
this one.
eggnog.
All right. Okay.
We should have done those little like carafe samples.
Oh, little
Oh, no, this
sampler
works.
plate.
Yeah, the little you know those beer samplers, but with eggnog.
Yeah.
Just a little
I would be into
eggnog
that.
flight.
Plank and everything that we can carry it on.
JJ, I think these are definitely better than the ones that I brought a couple years
I
ago.
gotta try some. I haven't had it yet.
Yeah, this one, it's like, it was their Pennsylvania Dutch. They put a lot of love into this eggnog.
Hmm.
Whereas Evan Williams was like, hey, let's mix
Okay,
some-
which
let's
which
make-
one is everyone's?
Okay.
What's everyone's favorite?
So far, my first one, Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog, is delicious. This is the New England old fashioned.
So I bought these, and I didn't even look at the
Nope.
names. I just
No.
Nope.
No.
So
no.
with-
Celine, right about that one?
Yep, Celine is right about
okay.
that
So
one.
Pennsylvania Dutch is the good one.
Yes, Pennsylvania Dutch is like when you think of eggnog, it's really the platonic ideal of eggnog.
Could I perhaps get a glass of that?
Yeah. Yes, yeah, but I would be.
Well, we
more
have
than-
18
Pennsylvania?
seconds.
Yep. All right.
So the New England class.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to our webcast. Actually, this is a very special day. It is our annual holiday drink-along. Feel free to participate at your desk. We won't tell on you. I swear, we won't. As always, if you do have questions, we are answering a few questions, mostly alcohol-related. But get those in, and we'll pass them along to the appropriate folks. All right, let's kick back and just turn it over to the PDQ staff. Happy holidays, everyone.
Short hair Katie does.
All right.
Yeah.
And we've got a fire going on in the background.
It's like it's almost like
Okay, so you're on.
Okay, camera one.
Hello.
Don't step back,
Camera two.
Celine.
Camera two.
Oh, sorry.
Stop looking at yourselves.
Come on.
We're gonna stay on camera two. Then.
Apparently, we've already had enough eggnog.
Apparently.
Okay, I want to try the third one.
Celine, would you pour me a little of that one? I want to try that one.
Oh, this one is good.
Thank you.
Oh, this cannot be good. I'm going to just try just a splash.
All right. So what's
I'll
the
be
topic at hand besides eggnog?
Star Wars.
no.
Do we have any? Do we have any?
No,
Should we start with a question? Do we have a question that we can?
Yes, we do. Hold up.
Roll
though.
with.
Hold
Unless
up.
you want to feel really old,
me,
don't do Star Wars
I'm
because
just
I don't
kidding.
know anything and I will say things that make you feel old.
All right.
Celine, do you have Disney Plus?
No.
Celine.
You start a 14-day trial.
Yep.
That's enough time to watch 3 movies.
But no, you
It's
can
6
watch,
hours.
You can watch
Less than
the original trilogy and the 2 prequels that actually matter, episodes 2 and 3, in just under 12 hours.
Go ahead and look at camera 2 over there.
Camera 2. Okay.
Just under 12 hours.
None of
Just
the
under
pre-
12 hours. Yep.
None of the.
You don't want to watch episode 1 if you're just coming into it. Just believe us on that.
I like trade negotiations.
Hey,
Okay?
You know,
I-
I've gotten more and more
Negotiations,
okay with
midichlorians,
episode 1 through
and Jar
3.
Jar Binks. It's
the more we
Okay,
try to
that's
go
right.
away from Star Wars, the more we stay on Star Wars.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
no kidding.
All right,
we do
take-
have a question.
Let's
though.
take this question, and maybe that'll get us off topic.
all right.
Hopefully.
All right. Dear PDQ peeps, any rum recommendations? I'm not drinking along today. Kathleen F.
I can speak to rum. I'm a fan of black rums myself. I would look at probably Baron Samedi is the best one I've had.
You know,
Gosling's Black Seal's also good.
I'm not a rum guy. Yeah,
I'm not a rum guy either.
Me neither.
I did pour my own, not distill, but I did pour my own Bacardi out of, in Puerto Rico, out of a
Oh, that's
a
right.
barrel.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yeah,
That was cool.
that was pretty good.
I just
That one
buy
had
one
a-
with the octopus on it.
Oh, Kraken? That one's good too. It's a little syrupy, but not bad.
Kraken, I've seen it do some terrible things to human beings. But
Kraken will do terrible things to you. If you want something that tastes a bit like Kraken, kind of has that same profile, but won't mess you up quite as badly, Black Magic's really good. It's kind of the same spices in theirs, but you won't be regretting it quite as much.
What about Sailor Jerry?
Which one?
Sailor Jerry?
What about
I
it?
haven't tried that one.
Okay.
I tried it. I didn't
Sailor
like
Jerry
it.
and I are not friends anymore.
What are?
Sailor Jerry and I.
did he hurt you?
And
Sailor
Tyler.
Jerry?
Yep, me
Alright.
and Tyler, we had some Sailor Jerry and some other stuff, and ever since we can't do it again, neither of us.
Okay.
We totally ruined it for ourselves.
Sailor Jerry betrayed you?
Will you
Yeah,
hand me the
badly.
Pennsylvania Dutch?
Oh, no.
Eggnog there?
Yeah, it's good.
It sure is good.
It's the only good one.
As far as rum,
Can I
though, really
can I
the
get a
only
more fuller?
bad ones for
That's not a-
spice?
Yes,
or-
excuse
I'm already
me for just a moment.
I'm already doing batter English, but someone give me a shot of this, and I don't want a child-sized portion of eggnog. I want
You want a couple of Lex fingers.
Rick only gave you a shot.
yeah,
A shot?
How's that?
a little more.
Okay.
Whoa.
The Pennsylvania Dutch definitely tastes.
Oh, that's right. You
strong-
can go home
notably
right after,
stronger
can't
Well, I
you?
can go home.
Then-
Yeah.
I'm actually.
Canadian.
I'm off
It's
the clock
same
today.
alcohol by volume, though. So I don't know what they do.
It must
but
be a different masking technique.
old New England classic.
We have more alcohol-related questions whenever you're
Oh.
ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, yeah, anytime.
Yes.
Anytime. Here you go.
Any PDQ rye whiskey fans? Recommendations for a gift for someone? Matt Z.
I really like High West Rendezvous Rye.
That's High West's only good whiskey,
It is.
in my opinion.
Yep.
The-
Yep. Yes,
Yep.
it is.
Oh no. A Midsummer Night's Dram, if that counts as a rye, it's a pretty good whiskey.
Oh, so good.
It's so
But
nice
that one
to
is I don't know. I think there were only a few made.
It must be an Irish one.
have. Huh.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's good. They only made a couple and then
Yeah.
they called it good.
But can you get High West outside of the state?
Some places. I mean, in some places, maybe they'll ship it to you too.
Probably. I'm just wondering.
I don't know.
where
I've
they-
seen it in California.
You could probably go on their
Yeah.
their website and find.
All right.
All
Next.
right, next question.
Here we go. Dear PDQ folks, what's your favorite Russian? Black Russian, White Russian, Blonde Russian, etc. Ray Charles.
I only learned
Russian.
the other day what a black Russian
Yeah,
was.
White Russian.
What
feel
what
like-
is a black Russian? I have never heard of that.
It's like a white Russian, but without the cream.
Yeah.
what?
So it's just vodka and Kahlua.
What's the one with Coke in it? There's one with Coke in it too.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about Coke in a Russian beverage.
Like all Russians are created.
I feel like I'd be really sick after that. I mean,
Right?
I do get sick
That's a
after
lot of
White
sugar.
Russians, but
What all is in a White Russian? I've actually never had.
Kahlua,
Kahlua, cream.
and
Milk.
vodka and cream or milk.
milk. Yeah, usually. Well, the Big Lebowski way is with milk.
Yeah, all the recipes I got used to. I've never seen the Big Lebowski, but the
Which, by the way,
You
Good.
knew this. You knew this.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Well, then I
Nice sweater.
struck it from my mind.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen it either. Sorry.
Well, understandable.
It's a fun family romp.
Yeah, I'm wearing
That's one way to
I'm
put it.
wearing the actual sweater that he wore,
he's got the Lebowski
but
sweater
I'm
on.
wearing it. I'm wearing it now as me.
Like, because
That
it's
was-
a good sweater.
Well, yeah, that was
It's warm.
my girlfriend Pam. She's never seen The Big Lebowski.
What?
And
See,
her-
you
yeah.
can't be too mean to me because
Hey,
a
you
loved
haven't seen
one of
Star
yours
Wars, so
hasn't seen
Yeah,
it.
you know, it's a trade-off.
seriously.
I know.
Shots
I know.
fired.
And I bought this, and her first reaction upon seeing it was, "You bought a Pendleton." That's she knows clothes. She does not know The Big Lebowski. She knew this was a nice coat. So now I'm wearing it just because it's Pendleton.
Yeah.
Have
looks
you seen
good.
C. Chris's sweater that his wife knit him?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is
Same.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Impressive.
pattern.
Follows the same pattern. Yep.
All right, next question. We ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
What is a good starter scotch? Sincerely, Kevin.
I'll let you guys start if you want.
Lagavulin. Probably.
Maybe work up to Lagavulin.
Yeah,
It's pretty
yeah. That's not
smoky.
a good starter one.
Yeah.
think?
You.
Okay.
Glenlivet. One of the cheaper Glenlivets. Like, it's a very palatable scotch if you're starting.
I can't
As
do
someone who's
Glen.
not
I
big
can't do
into
Glen.
Scotch, I will say Glenlivet's good, so it probably means it's a good starter
But you
one.
had it.
No, I'm gonna give my a good Scotch. You're gonna have to spend about $60 for. That's the bare minimum. But a Glenkinchie doesn't have to be the distiller's edition. But that one.
Glenkinchie.
But I think I did
Glenkinchie's
buy.
pretty good.
I did buy one yesterday. I don't remember if I bought the distiller's edition, but if you want to pick it up over there and show the camera,
The
if you can
Glenkinchie.
find it, yeah.
Rifle through the
Is
Scotch
that
collection for a moment.
Glenkinchie? I'm just imagining like a Scotch with fermented cabbage.
Yeah, I hear
No,
that.
not kimchi.
No, not
Okay.
kimchi.
Like,
although it
it's
does
Gaelic,
have
not
it does have a
Korean.
K. No, Glenkinchie.
Okay.
K.
Goes right to your head.
I can't spell right now. I'm gonna wait for Jake to find this.
I don't see it. I only see the Glenlivet.
Huh.
It might be over on the shelf.
What about the Glen Close and the Glen
Mhm.
Fry?
The Glen Close.
Oh man. So I went to. Did you go to the Eagles concert?
No.
Oh yeah. So Glenn Fry's son is now playing with the
He
Eagles.
really.
And he sounds just
He does.
like Glenn
So
Fry.
good.
Wow.
Like really,
Really
good.
Yeah, you can't tell.
No.
In fact, actually, maybe even better.
It's
Yeah,
empty, but
yeah. He showed up in a what was the shirt he was wearing? That local Mexican restaurant they have
Oh, yeah.
here. He went there. And he's like, I like this restaurant. I'll play you some guitar. This is my first band I'm in. The first band he's in is the Eagles. Where do you go from there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no kidding.
All right,
All right, next.
let's do it.
Favorite stout? Sincerely, Scott.
This has to be kind of universal, doesn't it?
Oh,
I-
I don't know. My favorite is one from a Springville, like just a down the road brewery, and I'm pretty sure you can't get it anywhere.
Fisher Brewery, just around the corner. Misses.
Shane's gonna hurt me for this one, but it's not. I do love Guinness. It's not my favorite stout. My favorite stout is a local one. I don't know if I can say it. The Captain Bastages.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, that one. That one's pretty
The
good.
Oatmeal stout.
Oatmeal stout. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
There's
remember
also,
what it's called.
I don't know how
There's also
Flanders. I have to
If
keep
it's
it
the
in here.
name of a stout, you'd probably be fine.
All right, next. Here we go. All right, what is a great mixed drink? Sincerely, Rat. Round and round. What comes around? Sorry. I digress.
Just get the cheapest vodka you can find and mix it with Mountain Dew. It's probably
If you want something a little holiday oriented, you could get, say, like a hard cider, drop a shot of Fireball in there, and you got a spiced hard cider.
there. You go.
That one's really
Go
good.
get yourself
Yeah.
some headphones.
I'm gonna have to say a Mai Tai, a traditional Trader Vic's like 1950s recipe with the almond syrup and everything like that is probably my favorite. It's very tropical.
Does my old fashioned count?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that is my favorite mixed drink. Yeah, is an old fashioned. I
I-
don't really
yeah.
consider that kind of a mixed drink though. I mean, mixed drink to me
No, you're right.
is something like.
What about eggnog? Does that count?
It is a mixed and it is a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is really good. Oh no! It looks like I am out.
Oh no.
Which one would you like?
Oh yeah,
Must
Pennsylvania
not
Dutch, please.
stand.
Thank you.
Definitely not wet.
Have you guys ever had a cucumber Collins?
Yes,
That's really,
really good.
What is it?
And a cucumber
Cucumber
mule is also good.
There's elderberry syrup, cucumbers, vodka, and mint, and it's just refreshing. It's just a crisp beverage if you're looking for a nice summer drink.
So guys, if you look over at camera
Sounds
one,
similar to a mojito, but with cucumber.
over in the left hand corner, I keep thinking like, what is that?
I'm tall.
What is that thing over in the corner? That little it's like a little like disc player.
It's a VCR.
Yeah, is it a VCR? It looks like
it is.
It looks like one of those the bigger like video discs from the 80s. Oh, yeah.
What are
The
they?
laser
Laser
disc.
disc.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
And
I don't know what's going on. I've had too much
it's
eggnog.
keyed in there like it's a green screen.
It's a
but
green
I keep,
screen
I
thing,
keep
yeah.
looking at it, thinking like, when did we put that over there?
That's funny.
Yeah.
You know what it
Yeah, I
looks
don't
like?
either. None of
It
us
looks
do.
like one of those CD changers that used to have it like a whole volume or like a stack. You'd point your remote at it and pick which CD you wanted it to pick out of the big bundle.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I used to have one of those in my car.
I'm just gonna start singing. Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
what I
Oh
like.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Absolutely know what you guys are talking about.
Yep.
By the way, cucumber
Oh.
Collins is actually gin, guys.
Gin?
I just
Okay.
had to clear that up.
All right.
All right, next question.
Next question.
Next.
Oh,
Here we go. You ready? All right, dear PDQ staff, what's the first thing you grab after an alcohol-induced coma? Sincerely, Southman.
A friend.
Lunch.
Water.
No, I'm just kidding.
Water's good.
oh wait, monster.
Water's great.
Depending on how the alcohol-induced coma ended, maybe the rim of the toilet to try and hoist myself
Although
up.
Gatorade is better.
It probably would be.
Yeah.
I will give the football players in
Florida.
what's that? What? No, well, yeah. What's that movie though with Adam Sandler?
Which one?
Where, where you have
Waterboy?
Adam Sandler? Yeah, the Waterboy. Yeah.
Oh,
Where
the
he's-
bad one? Oh wait, that's all of them. Oh, sorry.
I hear the one that he's in now is pretty good
Longest
though.
yard.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's great. I can't wait to see it.
Uncut Gems.
We're actually, as a company, we're all going to see the new Adam Sandler film together.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll watch it with you.
Oh,
No, it's not a comedy.
It's our new retreat.
Do you
It's our
do you
team
hate
building.
Adam Sandler too, Britt?
does he? Yes. Does he die in the end?
He might.
He died in the beginning.
No, it's
Yes, it'll be like the.
it's definitely a mafia movie, so
Okay.
he might die.
Okay. Good. That'd be great.
We've never done a company
Now, if
movie before. have
only
we?
life could imitate
No,
art.
but what better place to start?
That's a good way to start. Is an Adam Sandler movie.
Die like Pink Panther die, or die like not the new ones.
Like
I'm talking
Sixth
about the
Sense
old ones,
die?
the old Pink Panthers. Those
Peter
with
Sellers.
Peter
yeah,
Sellers.
like
Yeah, yeah.
Shot in the Dark.
Fantastic
etc. I forget
actor.
the other ones.
One of the greatest comedians ever.
Yep.
Really sad.
Yeah.
Okay, I have an Adam Sandler question.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Punch Drunk Love?
Yeah.
Huh?
Did you like Punch Drunk Love?
Uh-huh.
No,
I hated it
like
too, but it's one of
didn't see it.
Tyler's favorites.
I don't know. I'm one of those who likes Adam Sandler. I don't like a lot of his later movies. Like any of the stuff that he's done on Netflix, not a big fan of. Little Nicky, not a big fan of. Waterboy, really not a big fan of. But
So what is it that you like?
his
You're not a big-
early,
I'm
his
not.
sophomoric, Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, I like.
Those are
Wedding
both
Singer?
good.
But guilty pleasure. Oh yeah, love Wedding Singer.
Oh, Wedding Singer's great.
Yeah.
Love Happy Gilmore. You know what? 50 First Dates. Have you ever
That's a
seen?
great one,
That's
too.
good.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
I think
Click.
I'm with
I like
Greg on this
Click.
one.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
It would,
Alright.
it would make for a good team building exercise if we went and we all just commiserated
some-
and hate watching
some of
Adam
you
Sandler
suffered-
together,
Mutual suffering has been shown to bring
And some
people
of us
together.
enjoyed
True.
Adam Sandler. Yes.
especially in the holidays.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what the
I'm down.
holidays are all about.
PDQ.com. Adams, we hate you, Adams.
Oh, you're gonna hurt his feelings.
Not all of us.
Just make sure, but he's going to cry into his hundreds of millions of dollars.
If he wants better feelings, he can make better movies.
Yeah, he doesn't have feelings. If he cared about his audience, he wouldn't even act.
All right, guys, go watch.
wow.
You ever see Grown Ups? That proves he doesn't have
All right,
feelings.
guys, go watch the
And
trailer.
here I
For,
thought Jordan was going to be the
hold on. Go watch the trailer for
I got
Uncut
bumped.
Gems.
Brett, have we met?
All right, never mind. All right, let's do
don't
the
think
next
we
question.
have,
Next
All right,
question.
me too.
All right,
Give me
dear,
one.
dear
All right.
PDQ peeps, what's your go-to hangover cure? Sincerely, Evan.
Friendship.
R. Friendship? What?
I don't get hangovers.
I don't either. I rarely drink so much that I get a hangover.
Oh no, I drink excessive. Like
I mean, I drink a
blackout
lot of
drunk, like,
alcohol, but it
whoa,
just
woo.
doesn't hit me as a
What do
hangover.
you, Brig? What do you do to avoid that hangover?
Actually,
Or is it just a
there's an
genetic
enzyme.
thing?
There's an enzyme.
Oh, you've
that-
got it.
Yep.
All right.
That it runs in the family.
Lucky you.
I've
Really?
just been drunk for
What does it do?
16 years.
So we
Yeah,
can.
if you just don't let the alcohol come down, you don't get the hangover. You
Well,
just
let's
got to
hear-
keep running with it.
Well,
Let's hear
so
Brig. Let's hear
what,
Brig.
what happens?
Okay, so usually here's what happens. Like I'll drink to excess, like blackout, have a good time and everything like that. End up in bed, wake up the next morning, like how did I get into the bed? Oh, that's right. And then I'll remember some things. And then generally I wake up earlier than I normally would, and I feel a little groggy, and so I have some coffee and some water, and then I'm pretty good. That's it. That's the extent.
Wow.
I've never had what traditionally I've never had a
So is it-
headache or anything.
So is it the coffee, or is that just
No, it's just there's
is it
an
just me
enzyme.
associating?
It's hereditary.
right.
I just can't, or I don't get hangovers. Not that I can't.
Make sure you have a lot of food in your stomach before you drink, and then eat afterwards too.
But then you're not feeling it.
Well, you'll feel it. It'll
It's a
just
balance.
make it so you don't
Celine.
die.
It's a balance.
True. I have drank with Brig. It was years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, he can outlast all of us.
That's
A
impressive.
good burrito is a good filthy burrito is a good hangover cure.
There you go. Just head on over to Beto's.
Head on over to Beto's and you'll be fine.
Drunk you
I like
should
hash
be
browns for it.
drunk you should be giving you
Breakfast.
a glass of water in the morning after, so that when you wake up and you're hungover, you can drink it and find out it was vodka. Drunk you poured yourself a glass of vodka.
I do want to say that, like, if you are normal and do get hangovers and things like that, if you have like a glass of water for every drink that you consume, and the less sugary drinks, the better, then you're going to be much better off.
I actually
sugar
do
that throw
that.
me off.
I
Yeah,
do that
the
to
major
avoid
stay
component of
hydrated all
hangover
the time.
is
Yeah.
lack of hydration.
Mm-hmm. Pedialyte.
But
Yeah.
that's not
Someone
fun.
says Pedialyte. Yeah.
What, you don't want a hangover? You're
So
too
let's
good
see.
for a headache after?
A couple scotches and then some Pedialyte. What does that do
You
in your
don't want
stomach?
the
I had a
souvenir.
bad time.
Uh-huh.
Where I had, where I
Just
had to
stick
have
with the
Pedialyte.
Gatorade.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
somebody says a shot of oyster juice in the morning.
No.
Gotta like
Clear liquids. Clear
Give
liquids.
you a
If you can
shot
see
of
through it, you can drink it.
absolutely
What do
nothing.
you call that where you
like
do
Slim
the
was saying
egg?
vodka then.
Yeah, a little bit of the hair of the dog that bit you. Yep.
All right.
That helps too.
I'm surprised no one suggested hot toddies for whatever reason.
I feel like
We're not that bougie.
having,
Gatorade.
using alcohol as a cure for a hangover is just like it's cheating. It's not real.
it's got what plants crave.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there were electrolytes in alcohol.
Some more.
No, there should be. Next question.
Next question.
This is a bad idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, how's SLC's microbrew scene? Sincerely, Kathleen F.
Excellent, actually.
Very good, yes.
Yeah, it is.
Really good.
Wasatch Brewery. You got
You went to?
you went
That's
to
great.
Shades.
Shades. Shades. You've got Fisher Brewery. You've got the Salt Lake. Friend Ryan runs one.
TF has a couple.
Yeah. Avenues. That was proper.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a lot of good beers here.
Yep.
Mora Brewery. Yeah. And that's just.
It is
That's
not.
just scratching the surface.
It's
That's not even the stuff
at
that you
least
can
coming
buy.
from like the Colorado scene, a huge selection, but I don't think I've had a bad local brew here.
So the taxation for shipping in is so prohibitive, they have to make their own.
It's
Yeah.
advantageous for them to make their own. Yeah.
How's the like polygamy porter and stuff like that? The local.
If you like
decent.
It's pretty good,
If
but
you
they're
like porter.
pretty. They're a big brewery for the area. They're
Yeah.
not very small anymore.
The Squatters. Yeah.
Squatters
Yep.
and Wasatch, yeah, they're like.
Yeah, they've been
pretty
around
good.
for. They're 30. They're coming up on 31 years.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah, they were 1980.
Yeah, they just had their 30-year anniversary
They
this
did.
summer. That was fun. That was really fun.
I get to go to it.
Yeah,
I
Squatters
missed out.
Brewery.
It was really good. Yeah,
You
because
can
they
go-
had 16 different breweries there, I think. Yeah, it was cool. They did a good job.
You can have brunch there at the Squatters Brewery, and it's incredible.
Yeah, we do really good beer.
Yep. Which is very, it might be surprising to some people,
Mhm.
but it's true.
That's
All
true.
right. Next question.
All right.
All right. Dear PDQ staff, the age-old question, martinis shaken or stirred? Thank you, Anthony L.
I have the answer to this question, but I'll let you.
I'm a shaken.
The answer is it's supposed to be stirred. It's a when James Bond says shaken, it is a tell that something is off, something is amiss.
Really?
And that's what something goes horribly wrong is after those. Or horribly right for him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into that, but
I think the preference though,
expound
is
on that.
blended, microwaved, and then re-chilled.
But when you make a martini, you're supposed to stir the
I
vermouth,
think you're terrible.
the vodka, the olive juice.
Oh yeah. I enjoy gin martinis more than vodka martinis, to be honest. I don't know.
That's
if
not a
I'm-
martini. That's a
Well, that
something.
It's still a martini because it's still like with vermouth in the martini glass in it with olives, and it still tastes great.
In my mind, shaking and stirring is the exact same thing. A way to mix the liquids. It's just a matter of how long you do it and how well the liquids are mixed.
I
Yeah?
think the amount of agitation matters.
Yeah.
It
and how cold.
absolutely
Yeah,
does.
there's a-
You shake it, it's
there's a
gotta be a
different
lot
kind of
more distressed.
there's a kind of different settling that happens.
Why? I am not an experienced martini drinker. So,
The oils settle differently.
I had a friend who would make me martinis from sapphire gin, some vermouth, and olives, and I was like, "Are martinis just vodka only?" Like you said, Brig, and then he's like, "No, try this." It was so good. You got to try it.
Oh, I'm not saying that they aren't good. I'm
Yeah.
just saying they're just not martinis.
whenever I drink sapphire, I feel like I'm drinking a flower.
Yeah. Kind of like when there's an appletini or a chocotini or a coffeetini. That's not really a
Chocotini.
Teeny, yeah.
That reminds me of a
Yeah,
a
it's not a
choco-
martini, but
like
it's
a
a
choco
shake.
taco.
It's just a drink. Just call it
Well.
something more creative than a martini.
Whatever it is, I think if it's served in a martini glass, people will call it a martini.
Martini,
Probably.
exactly.
That's
Yep.
kind of where we land on that one.
I don't know what you'd call it though.
Yep. So, we got any more questions, guys?
Not right this moment.
Not at the
no.
moment.
Then let's talk about our favorite ways to
Ooh, stream off.
to make Brig frustrated talking about the alcohols that we like.
I've got opinions, and I'll share them about booze.
What is your favorite booze, Brig?
Is it true that Mountain Dew is the best mixer?
Ah,
I don't think we have
episode-
time to fully address that here.
my
There's
favorite
just
booze.
so-
That's gonna get me fired.
I am really boring. I really like Woodford Reserve. It is like although that Mortlock,
Oh no, that's not boring. Woodford Reserve is
Woodford
a good,
is delicious.
steady,
Yeah.
like
it is just a really good
consistently
go-to drink.
good bourbon. Yeah.
I think too often when something becomes popular because of how good it is, it just becomes considered as
Yeah.
basic because of how good it was.
I don't even
Yeah.
care. Like
Yeah.
whenever I fly
Good is good.
Delta,
Yep.
I
Yep.
order a double Woodford. That is my go-to drink.
Yes. In fact, I've actually had the steward go, "You're not going to be a problem, are you?" After like my fifth one of the doubles, and I'm like, "No, I'm fine.
no,
Thank
I'm-
you, thank you. Just keep them
Thank
coming."
you,
It's
thank
all
you
like-
for-
They hadn't
for asking,
identified
but-
you as a problem prior to that?
the what?
They hadn't identified
Oh,
you
they
as
were
a
already. They already had eyes on Brig.
Yeah,
the
they
whole
were all
time.
like, "Oh, it's that guy."
You're not going to be more of a problem, are you?
No, just the same kind of problem I am now.
That brings me to my next question. What is your favorite activity to pair with drinking whiskey or scotch? Like, what do you like to do while you're drinking whiskey or scotch?
Overwatch.
Oh, over
Watching
scotch.
Scotch.
I love a little bit of over scotch.
It's a social
fun.
thing for me.
Yeah?
Just like hanging out with people.
Hanging out with
talking.
people and
Yep.
drinking.
You don't like drinking alone and being
Oh,
sad?
no, I
That's
like that
that's
too.
me. That's
Yeah,
me. That's what I do.
That's
I-
a quintessential pairing right there.
Yeah.
No, that's fun. Gaming and a nice drink can be really fun.
Now,
How
if,
about
I,
you,
if
Brett?
I'm drinking scotch, my favorite thing to pair that with is wishing I was drinking something other than scotch.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I relate to that a lot, but we're trying to open it up here because we have a lot of scotch.
That we do.
Yeah.
Trying
That we
to.
do. This is a very whiskey-dominated area right here.
That's PDQ.com.
The Morlock is really good because it's not peaty or smoky, so it's not a gross, disgusting scotch, which is 90% of all scotches are gross and disgusting, so that's really good. It's a lot of money to spend on gross and disgusting stuff, but this doesn't taste like a bog. It's nice.
Woodford?
A bog on fire. Fire bog.
I
The
feel
Woodford is-
bad.
No, the Mortlock.
Oh, the
It's
Mortlock.
really good. It's very
All you
smooth.
guys drink whiskeys and scotches and stuff, and I just drink vodka. And
The thing
nobody
that-
here drinks vodka.
I do. I love vodka.
You do?
What's your
Yeah?
favorite?
Oh my gosh, I love Chopin. Chopin is my favorite. It's
Okay.
potato vodka.
All right.
Do you
I
like to
don't like
listen to
rye vodkas
Chopin?
as much because they burn a little bit in your stomach, like every single time for some
Yes.
reason. But potato vodkas don't. I think it has to do with the oily content.
Okay. I like Chopin as well. Yes,
Chopin's
it's good. And Stoli is my go-to.
Yeah,
Like,
Stoli's go-to. Stoli is always good, no
Yep.
matter what.
Yep, you can sip it, you can mix it. It's good.
Do you like to listen to Chopin while drinking Chopin?
No, Chopin is meh. He just types on a piano.
He's like
If you
a
want
piano system.
Good classical. Listen to Beethoven.
Gross.
Listen to Rachmaninoff. Listen to any of those romantic composers. But Chopin,
Chopin
come
was a
on.
romantic
I think we struck
composer.
a nerve here.
This is this.
I know, we got.
He was a
the
romantic
passionate
composer.
vein.
What about Bach?
Yeah,
Bach
he
did the
was a
same
composer
thing.
in the Romantic
I
era
like
that was
Tchaikovsky.
yearning for
Hold
the
on.
classical
Okay.
era.
Okay. What about Bach?
Struck a nerve.
What about Bach?
I do
What
like
about
Chopin.
Bach?
I do
J.S.
like-
Bach? Oh, he does the exact same thing, but he does it on a harpsichord instead of a piano.
Like
I
200 years
absolutely
earlier.
despise the harpsichord more than anything. It just sounds like it is the
shrill.
instrument that is the definition of pretentiousness. The piano is classic. Everyone knows the piano, but the harpsichord.
It makes you feel like you're in a fantasy, a cozy fantasy
Wow.
novel when you hear the harpsichord.
No, it makes you feel like your face should be more powdered.
So I
That's
still,
what it feels.
I mean, like, okay, so roundabout,
Well, that's
so
right.
Bach, yes or no?
J.S. Bach, no. Some of the other Bachs, they're fine. I just really prefer more that romantic era music like Beethoven.
Brahms?
Beethoven.
Brahms.
Classic.
What's your favorite Beethoven symphony?
Moonlight
Ninth, of
Sonata.
course. How can you not like the ninth? Fifth is okay.
Moonlight
What about
Sonata
seventh?
narrowly beats out the ninth.
Seventh, second movement?
I like the first half of the
What?
seventh.
Seventh,
Fourth
second
movement,
movement?
man. You gotta, fourth movement, you are
Hold
feeling
on,
it.
guys.
Sorry,
I'm
sorry.
gonna pause this conversation. It's not. You guys were getting excited about classical, but the real issue here,
I got that. I had that album, both of them.
the real issue here is that our stream keeps going offline on Vimeo.
Oh,
So we're going to
Oh.
send everyone over to YouTube,
Okay.
which we're simulcasting. Kelly will post a.
oh yeah.
Link. Selfman already has the link in there.
He's got it up there.
It's a good thing we're
So
talking about important
just
stuff.
copy, paste that, and you'll continue to watch our holiday drink.
For 2 more minutes.
That is.
Oh,
Oh, you wanting to end
Heated
this?
running.
No, not yet. No, we keep going. We keep going.
See,
I'm
I
more
thought
of
we were
a-
behaving.
No, everyone is behaving. This is much better than last. Well, I shouldn't say better.
Well, I think we learned some lessons.
We did. Last year was interesting. It was good.
Yeah.
Near the
it was-
end, things got loud, and
I think what happened is that it turned into what you would think as a party.
I was just worried things in the studio were going to start breaking.
It's still a, yeah, it's
I'm in like
kind of a
third
party
life
still.
right now.
Yeah,
It
it's
is a
just
struggle.
getting started.
Okay, so
It's a classy part, though. No, we're talking about scotches and classical music.
last year, to catch everyone up,
yeah.
We're a bit more bougie
Man
this
down.
year.
We
those
are, we're,
that didn't watch
dignified
last year,
hello.
Uh,
Cheers.
aristocratic party.
I think we had like 15 people in here, maybe.
Oh yeah,
It got
maybe
so
more.
big.
It was big.
And
Yeah, it did.
there were a lot of side conversations. There was
We probably don't even have 15 people in the office right now, to be honest.
I don't think.
no. I think everyone
Yeah.
took this.
No, we do this.
Week
Did
off.
we do this week?
Next week, though,
Next week.
Next week
is-
it's
I've already got the tumbleweeds ready.
Yep. So just
who is
roll them
here?
down the hallway.
Yep.
Is Martina's here?
Mhm.
Her full-time job is herding cats.
That's
She's
true.
got to keep IT people in line.
Martine, how are you feeling about the camera?
If you guys believe hard enough, she may show up on camera.
No,
No.
I'm gonna go
Christmas
pick up
miracle.
your cupcakes. I'm good. I'm going to go pick up cupcakes. I'm good.
I feel like Beethoven went downhill after the 80s.
You mean the 1780s?
So St. Bernards don't live that long.
Yeah. I just wanted to throw that in. Going back to
We need to talk after this webcast.
I'm just trying to fit in. I don't know anything.
I know we
about
need
it.
more questions.
We
Maybe
don't have
can
any
just
more
make
questions?
some up.
Yeah.
No, we're still stuck
Let's
on
talk
that.
gaming. Has anyone got any video games that have come out this Christmas season that they're excited to play? Brick?
So, Okay. I have been every night. I go home. This is how I kind of relax, and I play Age of Empires 2, the definitive edition.
On Steam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
Amazing.
Fun one.
Yeah.
I love it. I love Age of Empires.
Okay, good.
too.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. Actually, Steven Stoddard is the one. I'd walk by his computer after hours, and he'd be playing it. And I'm just like, oh, it's been so long. Now I'm addicted.
It's
almost
so
as
good.
it's almost as good as this.
Do you
Eggnog.
do you use the boars? Do you do the boar strat? Where you start with the sheep and then you do the boars, and you do it in such a way that like you bait the boar with one villager enough so that it comes to your civilization, and at the exact same moment you finish the sheep, you get the boar, and then you kill the boar, and then you harvest the boar.
Oh no, my level of sophistication is more just like kill, attack.
Jedi Fallen Order looks fun.
Yeah.
So I built my new computer,
Yeah.
and then I've gone through and played all the old games. I've been playing Half-Life 2, the original Borderlands.
Yes, so good.
That's what always happens with me too. Get this computer set up that can, handle all the new games absolutely flawlessly, and then I'll just play the same
So it's
old.
not even
go
new
back
games.
and
Like I'm
replay
playing
it.
the original XCOM, like 1992 XCOM, where you got the Guile haircut.
Enemy Unknown?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's I would
know,
recommend
did
it.
the same thing, Jordan. I just rebuilt my PC too, and then I just go back and replay nostalgia games. I haven't even tested its power.
Actually, the reason I got the new computer is my old one couldn't play Outer Worlds, and I haven't even played it on the new computer. I got to the point.
Yeah.
See, I've been going back to some serious nostalgia lately and playing some of the old Flash games on like Newgrounds and Congregate.
Congregate.
That was
some great games.
Hippo.
What is
I
the
don't know if that
one?
still exists.
There were 3 of them. Game designer. Oh, never mind. They were amazing, but they were kind of the role-playing game. You did like slimes and things like that. Do you remember that?
Eye of the Beholder?
It sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
What I've been getting into lately is Manufactoria. It's basically like it's like the same thing as Factorio, just a decade earlier. So
Okay.
To answer the question,
Is it
all
as
of us
tedious?
are too big of a
Not
nerd to
quite.
play
Okay.
current
it's a bit more
games.
level-based rather than open-ended, but it's same.
Sure.
Agreed.
Yeah, and
Same
everyone
feel.
plays old games. We're all too cool.
We have quite
For
a
new
few
games.
Overwatch players in the office, though. Myself and Celine included. So.
What?
We've got a good number of Team Fortress 2 players, too.
Really?
Terraria is better than Minecraft? Really?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, you got an angry Celine.
Oh man.
Run, man.
No.
Run!
I won't say either one is better than the other. They're the same game, just with a different number of dimensions.
Factorio is better than Minecraft, which is better than Terraria, in my opinion. Sorry, Matt.
That's all right. This is a healthy discussion.
So as you can, we've all had enough alcohol that all of our opinions are facts.
Let's get it all out. Yeah.
We're done with just having opinions. Everything we know.
My opinions have always been facts.
So I drink to play Madden football because I'm already angry when I drink, so I might as well play a game that's going to make me furious.
Oh my gosh. Can relate.
That's why my daughter knows all of the best language.
I doubt anyone will know what this is, but I've been replaying MechWarrior. MechWarrior 3.
Is that
Not
the one
2,
where you
sorry,
start with
guys.
like the broken down Jenner? Or is that's like the original MechWarrior?
That's like, I think that's 2. I think that's 2. I play 3, which is, I don't know. I really like 3. 5 is okay. It just came out.
Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Dragon Warrior is a great game, and it's still great. Like even the new ones they make, they keep to what made the original great.
Yeah. What else we got? What are people saying they
What
enjoy?
kind of game is Dragon Warrior, anyways?
RPG, turn-based.
RPG? Yeah? Yeah. I love turn-based RPGs.
There's a
Me
lot
too.
of
It's the only
them.
thing I can play. I have no hand-eye coordination. Just press all the buttons. So.
I have to play games where I can take 5 minutes before I select an action.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly.
No reason.
I'm in the
Yeah.
same place.
No reason.
No hand-eye coordination at all.
Yep.
But you've got brain
hand-eye coordination. That's what I got to go with.
See, that's
don't
why I
have
like The
hand-eye
Witness
coordination.
and Antechamber and all of those.
Antechamber's good.
Yeah. Have you played The Witness?
I have not played The Witness. Love
so
Antechamber,
good.
though.
So good. You're like, oh yeah, and then suddenly you realize your brain is like, oh, you feel that little. It's weird. It's really weird.
I think I've seen it on Steam. I might have to check it out.
Yeah.
Change
The
things up
Witness
and
is
go with the
really
same
good.
thing.
Final Fantasy VII Remake? Anyone? Anyone?
I
at all?
am very excited for that.
Yeah?
At first I wasn't because it looked like they'd removed the turn-based, but apparently you can choose to still
Yep.
follow turn-based. And
That
so
was the game of my childhood.
I will be playing that a lot.
I'm worried it's just going to be Final Fantasy 15 again. This is unpopular,
isn't.
but my favorite Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy 3. And by 3, I mean the one that
6.
released for like,
Yeah.
no, not 6. 3, like
Like original 3.
like
but it's
Japanese
actually
3.
6.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. The versions of Final Fantasy suck. They just suck. The versioning, like I don't know how you can get versioning wrong because
Well,
it's sequential, but
it's cross-
they managed to do it.
Cross-national is why that's where things get mixed up.
Yeah.
Is all the stuff with Japan and America. But
See, I never got into Final Fantasy at all. The JRPG series that I really got into a lot was Grandia. Grandia 3 especially was fantastic.
What's Grandia?
It's
It's an RPG, right?
yeah, it's basically the same thing as Final Fantasy. It's just a knockoff of it. And
Oh, okay.
that happened to be the knockoff that I got into.
if we were going
Never
to have
really
a gaming
got settled
tournament
into Final Fantasy after that.
in the office, what would we play?
Poker.
Poker, yep.
Okay,
Poker.
great.
Texas Hold'em.
Tiddlywinks.
No Limit Hold'em.
Yeah,
I like a
dude.
video gaming tournament, but like,
Martine, do you play poker?
Yes.
Okay, online
Mark
poker.
has a weekly
Okay,
game.
there we go.
We'll get you in on the email.
Yep.
Super
Yeah.
Smash Bros, Mario Kart.
It's low stakes, so
Talk
there's
Mario.
Mario would be a good one.
Yeah,
I think
Doom.
we got Halo.
New Doom. Doom 2016. By New Doom, I mean.
new Halo Reach.
Amazing. I love that Doom. It is so fun.
That's what I've heard. That is what I've heard. Happy holidays, everyone.
Wait, are we signing up?
Well, it got quiet.
We
so
are-
I
we are-
panicked.
We're done shouting facts.
Oh, wait, there's. Oh, we're on camera.
We've been working on technical problems.
That was my my panic response. It's just to say happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone. Yeah, everything's fine.
He's got a bit of Kelly in him where there's any dead silence that he panics.
Oh no, Jake wanted to bail.
Mario
On that
Kart.
one.
I was still
Mario
here.
Kart, yeah.
I love Mario Kart. Not to play it, but to watch it.
I don't.
It's got to be like the old classic Mario Kart 64, though.
I don't like
I don't
any
know.
game that involves other people.
The Switch one's very
I don't
fun.
play video games to include humans.
You just don't like other people.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real here.
Yes, thank you.
I just like watching Mario Kart. Like,
Get down to the
has
root
75-inch
cause
television,
of the issue.
and the new Mario
No
Kart
argument.
is amazing. It's beautiful.
Just sipping on some scotch, watching the Rainbow Road fly by. What an
Yeah.
experience.
Hey guys, Tim wanted to know who is disappointed with Call of Duty Modern Warfare. No
don't buy this
Battle
anymore,
Royale
yeah.
mode. He's very disappointed in that.
Yeah, you should just
But the
stop buying
shotgun
Call
was
of Duty.
great.
I'm just disappointed that there's still more Call of Duties.
That's where I'm at. Like, dude, just stop buying them.
I haven't been
They come out
disappointed
every
since
year.
Black Ops.
I think.
Yep.
But you have to
One.
go back. I will
That,
admit.
that was like
you have
their
to go
peak.
back.
And that's where they jumped
Don't
the
kill me,
shark. was
Selena.
Black
Are
Ops.
you okay, Celine?
Sure.
That's not, you should be asking who's okay.
I'm not winning this week. This year.
If they just released like one every 3 years and really put all their love into that one, they'd be good. But they try and just squeeze them out every year for the holidays.
Yep.
And it turns into kind of heartless.
Didn't they kind of do that with Halo too?
They
Or
did
never
for
played
a
Halo.
while, but then they stopped
So
because
the
people were
last-
hating it.
Okay.
Non-Borderlands first-person shooter I played was Day of Defeat, which was a mod for
TF1.
Team Fortress. Yeah.
You got to go back to Call of Duty. This one has actually redeemed itself a little bit before. So you
Okay.
guys are playing geeked out games. I'm like, I have to watch Call of Duty. I
That's
have to
okay.
watch Madden. Those are the realms I'm in.
I still like Black
But the
Ops
new one
4.
has gotten better.
Yeah.
That's the realm I'm in. We're not. I didn't know 90% of those games you guys were saying before.
Apparently, enough
Minecraft,
people
check.
believed in Mark.
Yeah. No,
But yeah.
there's still a lot of people that like Call of Duty.
Do you play Call of Duty?
Yeah.
I just-
Well, the men in my home, which was all three of them, play it, and I've seen it, so I know their opinions that the Call of Duty got into the money grabbing game, but now it's gone back to like earn this. The shotgun was an issue, but now they fixed the shotgun because you used to be able to shoot like
Across the entire
1,000
map.
yards. Yeah,
Yeah.
You
to
kicked
kill
their butts,
someone with a
right?
Shotgun. Exactly, Brick. Your face is exactly what other players
Yeah.
were like. Why am I able to do this? So
Oh,
they
yeah.
fixed it. So I'll redeem it a little bit. I like
Yeah.
the storyline. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think Scott
I used to
agrees with me
really
on
like
Day of
Modern
Defeat.
Warfare.
He has stormed Anzio Beach with me. I was terrible, by the way.
You know what's the most overrated game series of all time? Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Wait, we had somebody up here who was like, Assassin's Creed was the last game I played. I don't remember who it was.
Assassin's
Oh,
Creed had a
Selfman.
fantastic premise, but the controls were just so stiff in every
They're
one.
like
of them.
30-minute missions where
It
you
was-
just follow someone walking down a
Yep.
road.
You do get
But what about the
some
movie?
cool cinematics out of it, I'll admit.
That was
But
great. What about the movie?
The actual gameplay itself
Oh,
was
the
just
movie
so
was-
stiff and unintuitive.
Magneto
I
went
couldn't
back in
do it.
time to stop some
I'm
stuff.
with
It
you.
was great.
That's exactly what happened. It's amazing.
It's Call of Duty.
Happy
So-
holidays, everyone.
Even before Assassin's Creed, there was the Prince of Persia where you did the bouncing between the cliff
Yes.
walls. Like they had the mechanics already there, and they just didn't do the right. Like if Assassin's Creed storyline with those mechanics, I think would have been great.
Assassin's
Prince of
Creed
Persia, also
to
a
Prince
movie?
of Persia is basically what Minecraft is to Terraria. It's the same game with a different number of dimensions.
Yeah, it was bad.
Mm-hmm.
No, Minecraft is special. I love Minecraft.
Me too.
special.
I will always love Minecraft forever and ever.
I'm sorry, Colby. Original Minecraft, vanilla, no mods.
Yep.
All
No
right, so,
mods.
so we're wondering if we want to keep going with this or do we want to end it? We're going to go another 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
I
Are you cool with that?
I've already missed my important phone call.
All right, so Jordan's in.
I don't need to worry about retirement.
No, you got PowerShell to do that for you.
Thank you.
here. Dreamy Spice Plus though.
Do you want me to?
You're in the Christmas shirt. I'm in the.
Let's take a vote from the if you're
The
still on
audience.
Vimeo. Yeah.
We've had nothing interesting.
If you want to keep watching,
Everyone's like, please end it.
type 1. Let's see how many people type 1
Yeah.
next.
Is one to end
Please
it or
put our
keep going?
suffering to rest.
If we can just get.
Martine, just come real quick.
Hit 1
Just
and
say
then
hi.
enter to keep watching.
This is Martine.
The cat
Hi,
herder.
this is Martine. Martine, I leave you now.
She is a gentle soul. We love Martine.
And she's out.
Yeah.
Cast to herd, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about board games? Does anyone like board games?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Moving on.
Board games.
I played Risk and Monopoly.
Yep. Me too. Made
So
lots
you
of
played all
enemies
the ones that
doing
make
both.
you hate everyone, like you already do.
But yeah,
I think we might be getting down to
they
you know,
can't make me do something that's already actively in effect.
Did you hate people before Monopoly, or did Monopoly hate,
I have
make you hate
6 older siblings.
people? Okay, so you've always hated people.
Hey, we've got 5 ones.
5 ones.
All right.
Does that mean keep
That's
going?
this many.
That means keep going. If they started sending 2s, we would just wrap
The
this
safe word is one.
at any time if you want to type 2.
I think
Jake, was that you?
What?
What?
people in the chat would type 1 until our liver fails.
Yeah, I think they just want to see how far we can stretch this out. We're just entertaining them. They're just doing their jobs.
Yeah, we're working. We're background noise.
But it's nice to have that. Like, that's how I like to do podcasts and, like, YouTube
Exactly.
shows. Just
Yep.
while I'm editing, just have something on. It's nice.
This shirt is from a podcast.
Oh, my heck.
Oh my heck.
Oh my heck.
That's a popular Utah phrase.
Yes, it is. And fetch, but
Yeah, well, stop trying to make
Fudge.
that happen.
Fetch.
Yeah.
I must not have been in Utah long enough. I've never heard either of those phrases.
Nope.
well, you're in the wrong county.
Okay,
Yeah.
Just go about 20 minutes south of here,
Yep.
gotcha.
and you'll figure that out pretty quick.
And by 45 minutes south, it's really.
Then you're deep
That's
in the
where I
weeds.
grew up.
So glad to meet you. Just so happy.
That is where I grew up, about
Yeah.
45 minutes south of here, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
shows.
So is everyone from Utah originally? You're not.
Nope.
Brig and Jordan are okay.
So
Yeah.
I left here before I was done with school,
Okay.
and I moved here from Colorado,
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you were in
I
Brighton,
did know
right?
that.
Brighton. Yep.
I did know that. Brig, where'd you grow up?
West Valley City.
West Valley.
West Valley.
Nice.
No, and I was actually born before there was a West Valley City.
Oh.
What was it called? then?
Granger.
Granger?
Granger. Yep.
Huh. Oh, like Granger High?
Yep.
Down there?
Yep.
Okay.
In fact, that was my high school.
I play football there,
Yep.
and we were destroyed. Moving on.
It's because we were poor and had nothing better to do than play football.
And there's a lot of anger.
Yes. I'm poor.
Yeah.
So where you grew up was what now Magna
Nope.
is? No.
No, not that far out.
No.
Not that
Most of
far
my friends are from Magna, though.
So I did Habitat for Humanity out there,
Mhm.
and someone stole the sod
Mhm.
and the front door, which was custom sized for a wheelchair, so they
Yes.
couldn't even use it, but they stole it.
Yep.
Hmm.
So
And with your general hatred for humanity, you were probably rooting them on, right?
no, because that one I went to actually help because the wife told me under no certain terms that I have to start giving back. So I did that.
That's rough.
And he had me hammering one nail. He's like, "Nope, you're lifting stuff." And then I spent the rest of the time lifting the joists. What about New
Self-man
Year's?
is saying, what about New Year's resolutions? Oh, that's easy. I don't do them. Like January 1 is no different than January 30th or July 9th.
I don't need
Just
to
another day.
mark the times where I don't
true.
need the documentation of
perspective.
me not bettering myself.
Exactly. Yep.
No, exactly. If I had any motivation to be a better person than I am, I could do it throughout the year.
Yeah, I have enough failure in my life that self-induced failure, not to create like avenues for more.
I like me. No matter what my parents say, I think I'm decent.
Here at PDQ.com, sometimes we embrace a cynical point of view, guys.
But skeptical.
No,
Skeptical.
The beautiful thing about cynicism, though, especially if you're just getting really negative about it, is you can either be right or you can be pleasantly surprised.
That's true.
And that is the optimistic view of cynicism.
You're never wrong.
Just like with marriage.
So, I'm worried people think that I'm completely asocial. Once a month, I hook up with my one friend.
That's not gonna work.
I ask her 3 questions. How are you? How's the family? Anything new? And then next month, I'll ask those same 3 questions. So, I mean, I have a social life.
Yeah. I kind of like the New Year's resolutions thing. Like, my girlfriend is really into it, so we sit down and, like, make a list of things to focus on. And it's not like a hard and fast rule, like, I'm going to change my whole life. But it's just like, hey, let's just focus on these things for this year. Be aware of them.
Well, that's a really good idea. That's just like having goals and stuff like that. Yeah, I like that.
I will set one right now. I'm going to try to add 20 pounds.
Add 20 pounds. That shouldn't be hard.
To what?
To me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Especially if you
Like-
drink beer.
Like-
Really
I
spread
like
that
when
you're,
radius,
like, wearing
make
a
it more
vest.
I like
difficult
to
for people
treat
get in
my
your
body
space.
like I'm Napoleon, and I'm expanding to take more and more territory until
Okay.
it's just not sustainable.
Well, good luck with that one. Jordan.
I'm so far as we're going great.
We'll support you in that. PDQ.com is actually a great place to work on.
It is.
You
it
know,
is,
saying that your
yeah.
body's like a temple may be a bit much, but maybe
Like not sized like one?
maybe like a Presbyterian youth center.
Or like a
Do they have good food?
sports dome.
Uh-oh. Is that we got an LOL and now apparently we're offline. Santa Claus says we're offline. I don't know if we could broadcast to the North Pole. Is that a thing?
Well, this
signal's
week's we're
weak.
on the Vimeo, so I don't know if the people that say we're offline.
Yeah, we're
are-
still-
No, we went to YouTube.
Yeah,
We're
we're
still
on YouTube,
we're
yeah.
still online on YouTube.
We're on YouTube.
Okay.
The chat is still.
Oh,
video.
Santa
we
doesn't
can-
get YouTube.
No.
Yeah,
I
so
hate
someone
YouTube.
tell Santa Claus. First of all, I've been good this year.
They're in the patent war right now.
All right, yeah, but get to the
Be honest,
URL.
Yeah.
I don't know it.
Well, someone will type it in the chat, won't they?
Oh wait, no, Kobe already did.
Yep, there we go.
Ah,
I
you
said
can always
s-
trust the Kobe bot.
Yeah, the
Yep.
Colbster.
Colbot.
Hey, Colby, you want more drink?
Yeah, Colby, when are you due for an upgrade?
Let's check in with Colby. Let's check in with Colby.
Yeah, you're running on the latest firmware?
I asked Santa for an NVMe SSD, so
Nice. I mean, like, you're pretty quick on the recall, the read-write operations, but yeah, more speed would be better. Cool. All right.
So, people think that maybe Kobe being quiet is just an act for the camera. We worked together right next to each other doing the same job for 4 months and maybe said 3 words.
It's because he's always in character preparing for the webcast.
Yep.
Yes. I can't remember what it was where we actually had an entire sentence, but
He's a method actor.
I regret coming up with that.
I just got a Samsung 1 terabyte Evo SSD. Those things
the,
are sweet.
The M.2? Where,
Yes.
Oh, those
Where
are
it just
nice.
goes in the motherboard.
Oh, you say M.2? That's so cute.
That's what it is.
It's M2. Just say M2.
Ah,
You
there's
don't-
a
we don't
dot.
include the- you don't
I'm
need
not
to include-
ignoring
You
the
don't need
dot.
to include the dots.
Just
Your IP address isn't 192.168.001. There's dots in there.
Yeah, but you don't say 192.65.
I absolutely do.
Yep.
You know,
I
Oh,
absolutely
Yeah,
do.
absolutely. You say the dots.
regardless of what you call it, it's a very fast drive for editing.
Yes, it is.
I'll tell you that. Gets that 4K footage snapping out there. It's beautiful.
We're probably going to need a few minutes while me and Briggs step outside and have some
Yeah, have some
fisticuffs.
over dots.
Once I'm done with my savage beating, I'll come back
Actually,
and apologize.
that would make good TV. Let's just do it here.
We have a question.
Oh, we have a question.
Oh, you're so lucky.
All right, yes.
So lucky.
We're going to save
Oh.
everyone here.
Oh, we just...
Dear
oh.
PDQ people, what are your New Year's resolutions?
So we're going to go to the same question to avoid Briggs' savage beating.
Yeah.
We'll reiterate what we said. Brig is not a fan. Brig and Jordan don't like the idea
I'm
of
adding 20 pounds.
goes from December
that's-
31st to January 1st and everything changes, right?
Yeah. New Year's,
It's like,
arbitrary,
oh, I'm going to change
capricious,
my whole life.
date
But my,
designations.
but my counterpoint is,
Ignore
me and my girlfriend like to make a list on New Year's Eve of just the things we like to focus on.
You don't ignore them. Oh, sorry.
For
Side conversation.
Yeah.
We're to that point.
Are we to that point?
Pretty sure JJ's going to kill
think
us.
we are.
Darn it.
I think we are.
I thought you guys would be responsible adults.
Well, they were.
Do you know us at all?
Well, I hope you learned your lesson.
Kelly,
Yeah.
Do you know how much alcohol JJ has plied us with on this particular webcast?
I do,
Oh,
actually.
I know what I did to you.
Yes, you
I am
do.
very well aware.
There's enough alcohol to kill every single one of us.
And you have all
Yes.
handled it exceptionally well.
Thank you.
Up to this point.
Up to this
Okay.
point.
All right. Up until now.
This guy had about that much eggnog.
All right, as we cut, I'm going to break the Flanders rule. And
Bye-bye.
All right, so let's answer this question. Let's
Okay.
do one at a time. Let's start with Jake. And he might be the only one because I don't know what your philosophy on New Year's resolutions is. You can get into that. But Jake,
I agree with
what-
Brig and Jordan in the fact that you don't need to okay, in a day, New Year's Day, I'm going to change my whole self. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do all this. That's just too much pressure. Just make a list of things you'd like to focus on for the year.
check it twice.
Santa said that. Moving on. That was my answer.
Okay.
Okay.
So make a list.
Next.
Make a list to focus on.
I resolve to continue on my existing path of self-loathing.
Excellent.
At 20
We can all
pounds,
give you
I'm curious to see where the 20 pounds get added.
Okay.
Should I go serious and cheesy?
No.
Sure.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I
I
do.
do.
And it didn't
You
work
rarely
out,
do-
so
I get a little.
You got to open up with us, Rick. This is a safe
I have a
place.
tendency to get a little maudlin when I imbibe. So
Rig rarely gets serious.
Okay,
and I wanna
yeah.
hear
Well, it's not
it.
really serious. It's more along the lines of like.
rarely doesn't stay cheesy.
All right.
So.
Okay. Well, it's like so. I really like PDQ.com a lot, and I love our customers, all of you out there. And really, this next year, I think we've got some really cool Flanders in store for you. So, yeah, I'm really excited for all of us, actually, not just us here in the company, but also you out there in the listening audience and viewing audience to take part in that. So, not to get too maudlin. Pretty excited, super happy, hoping that we get a lot of stuff done this year. So that's where I'm
It's going to
at.
be a big year.
Beautiful.
That's a good way to.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap that up.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
On a
That was
positive
a
note.
wonderful, wonderful.
That is a good
Cool.
note to end it on.
Really?
We don't get many
Mental
of
high
those.
five, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
All right.
And we are not back next week, are we?
Yeah.
No, we have.
No.
Yeah.
This is very rare for us. We have a week off. I think we only do this during Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they're kind of on the tail end of things, and then we do 50 others throughout the year.
Yep.
But go ahead and lead yourselves out. You're Jake,
Eggnog.
holding eggnog.
Yeah. That's Brett,
Go down the
because
line.
apparently he's forgot. I'm Jordan.
Yep. I'm Brig.
Thanks, everyone. Happy
Cheers.
holidays.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye. That's all I got.
All
Have a
right.
great holiday season, and we will see you back here in 2020. Thanks for all your support.